Let's explore together Turboard's dynamic visualization of U.S. presidential election data. This video will guide you through a hands-on look at how party votes have changed in the U.S. We'll check out both national trends and specific state details on our interactive map. Right here below you can also see the Senate seat distribution and the change in percentages from the last elections. We can see the last presidential election compared to the previous as a percentage. Here, the increasing trend for both major parties is evident. This is attributed to more votes for other parties and a rise in the overall number of voters across the country. Let's take a closer look at specific states. Selecting Louisiana, for example, the dashboard updates to show its winning candidate. Notice the change when we navigate to previous elections. The top candidate and their percentage are highlighted here. Here you see an increase in the Senate seats for other parties, but it is still a victory for Donald Trump. If you compare his results to the last election in 2016, you'd notice that despite Trump's victory, the data reveals a narrower win in 2020 compared to 2016. Also, the change percentage for the Democrats is negative, suggesting Trump's message resonated with Louisiana's policy preferences. Now, let's switch to New Mexico. The scenario here is different, with a diverse political representation and more significant votes for Libertarian and other parties. Observe the decrease in percentages for both major parties. Let's go back to the previous election cycle. We can click the previous election year and we'll see that Obama won the state of New Mexico for that year. If we remove the state filter, we can see that many of the states supported Obama. Resetting the dashboard, we return to the latest 2020 election results. For example, you may go to California to see the trends. The chart here shows consistent trends across the country. The chart line also reveals Reagan's strong performance. If we go to Florida, for example, the zigzag patterns are notable, but the chart line reveals Reagan's strong performance in Florida too. But after Bush, it seems there was an increase in Republican support versus a decline for the Democrats. Finally, the map visualization helps distinguish state victories. For the pale blue states, it means they are won by the Democrats, but with a percentage below 55%. Another example, Texas in pale red signifies a Republican victory with less than 55% support. Darker red states, like Oklahoma, Kansas, and Montana, indicate stronger Republican victories with more than 55%.